helping Stephen Light today.
Again, experience. Oh, we got one on the roof. The 7 car. Andrew Myers.
Down, Andrew Myers coming across, well, almost up to the start-finish line. Caution flag flies for the second time as we complete our 23rd lap.
All the other cars getting by safely.
I'll be curious to see the replay there, but when you look at the car upside down and there's no corners that are knocked off, he had to get turned around and the air just tumped him over.
You see the drive shaft still spinning. Obviously the motor's shut off, but there we go.
Still waiting to see Andrew Myers make his way out of the number 7, and that's another one of Bobby Gerhardt's
Just
cars.
saw the window net come down.
Here we go on the bottom. Just gets sideways by himself. Kenny, what'd you say?
Yeah, he got a little bit loose when the car was going around the outside of him and tumped it over about as simple as you're going to here.
Yep.
What kind of a ride is that, Ken?
That's not bad. That's not bad at all. It's just if he'd have gotten that grass with about 60 mile an hour more, then it could have got exciting.
You see him right here on the bottom of the racetrack.
Got Billy on the outside of him. He wants to come up, and he doesn't have the room there.
Nope.
So he gets the car bound up, and it just
takes off. Wow.
Well, and these cars are going over 180 miles per hour. I talked to the pilot when I flew down here from Charlotte. In a 100-ton airplane, they say they only go 160 miles an hour when they actually lift off the runway. So these cars are going faster and weigh a lot less. It's easy for them to get off the ground.
Here we go out the rear camera.
Wow. See, the car just turned sideways so fast that the roof flaps really didn't have time to come up and keep that car off. Second says these guys in the second pack just duke it out, and that's really what these guys in the first pack want to see, because that breakaway up front, it's just going to be so hard for that second pack to reel it back in.
Oh, we got issues.
Problems. There's Dwayne Bryan getting spun around. Also, Walt Brandon backing into the wall, and that yellow 65 up toward the wall.
94, G.R. Smith.
Caution number 4 coming out
60
on the
car.
Super Speedway.
Eric McClure. Wow, unfortunate. Greg Barnhart, just a bunch of them got tied up, and again they just got in that big pack, and somebody got bounced around, and there's just nothing you can do. There's a window net coming down on Dwayne Bryan's car.
Most all the times these wrecks are caused by the same things, and that's when one of us drivers runs into another driver.
Yep.
Doesn't have to be very hard either.
Well, you say that. Andrew Myers, we saw, got a little bit loose and did it on his own, but you're right. For the most part, every time we've seen people get spun around, it's been by the help of someone else.
See, 94 car, GR coming down pit row there.
That's got to be disappointing to Bobby Gerhard, because that's another one of his cars now that has been involved in an accident. Andrew Myers involved in the first one that Bobby Gerhard owns, and we take a look at what took place.
Well, we figured out what happened. The 94 car just got loose.
Yep.
Now, why did he get loose? I mean, it could have been a tire. He could have just got loose. It came around extremely quick. So I don't know. You hate to point anywhere, but we'll watch it again, slower motion.
You see Ken Weaver here right up on his bumper.
Ken's Arning.
But he's really never touched him.
No, and the car came around quick, so that's hard to say.
Now Brian Tyler just getting by.
85 also involved in that one. That's Greg Barnhart.
50 car, TJ Bell just slips by. Here's another look. Watch these two cars right here. Wow.
Now, Billy Venturini's persistence to get to the front had him one car length ahead of that wreck.
Yep.
So, I mean, it's paying off.
That's right.
Yeah, we were just talking about 63 car and Billy Venturini drafting together, and unfortunately, he's lost the 63 car as a drafting partner.
Riding along with Frank Kimmel. This is just behind him. Wow. Kimmel, now the elusive driver, has been able to stay out of the 4 cautions that have taken place so far at Daytona. The 4 cautions have come out.
Sort it out and get back single file to catch that lead pack.
Now, the 3 wide is wonderful for the group up front.
Hang on, that doesn't look good.
Gets in the back of the 70 car.
Hitting the back of the 70. Kimmel goes by, and he goes by unscathed, but that is not the case for the 70 of Justin Dirks.
Kenny, you called it stressful, is to say the least. Wow, coming off of turn 2 down the backstretch, they get together. Unfortunate.
Now, that's... oh, boy. You know, Frank got into him, and that's when, like, Frank was fed his left rear quarter. Frank was there, and all of a sudden, the left rear quarter was in his right front. But he just 3 wide. I don't care if it's the ARCA series, the Cup series, the Busch Grand Nationals, or the trucks. You're rolling the dice.
Yep, you are. You really are. But you know, Kenny, as much as they preach and preach about it, we all do it, and there's just nothing you can do about it. It's racing. 66 car, Stephen Light, unfortunate end to his day.
Let's look again what took place. The 46 on the inside, just behind Billy Venturini in that 25. He'll move up. The 70 comes down.
40. Well, 70 came down when the 20 came in.
Just ran out of room.
Down. Now, that's a deal where if a spotter's telling you 3 wide and you're on the outside, you know moving down potentially could be real bad for you. Now, it took everybody to cause this wreck.
Yep, you see the 70 car.
Billy's moving up. You know, Frank's on the bottom. The 20's coming down.
Wow, just tight, running out of real estate. Again, it's all about spotters. We got spotters on the tower that tell us whether we're clear or not, and sometimes we rely too much on our spotters. You have to use your mirrors sometimes. Wow, Stephen Light, unfortunate day for him. Justin Derrick's having a great day. Looks like Justin's car was a little unstable there in the center. Just a few earlier, as you see, he gets down in the center of the corner. The car wiggles, he wiggles, he runs, gets in the back, and it's too late. At this point, there's nothing you can do but hold on.
Take a look from on board with Frank Kimmel. Dan Shaver in the number 2 on the outside of him.
Ken Weaver, I believe, in the 20 car. Wow, it happened that quick.
Right along with the 46 of Frank Kimmel, as he was able to get through that. Obviously, the right front of his car making contact with the 70 of Justin Derrick.